What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a video and or live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello, and an early Happy New Year to you. Right now, it's middle afternoon, New Year's Eve. So I figured we would end 2020 with a little bit of a bang here, talking about the next generation Tundra and how I will configure it. Now, we don't have all the information we need right now. We're going off of rumors, but I figured this would be a good part one, because here's the thing. If you don't know this, I plan to buy a next generation 2022 model year immediately when it comes out. And what I want is you guys to be involved. So today I'm going to go over how I will configure my next generation Tundra, and you can tell me what you think and what you suggest, and we will go from there. Like I said, part one today, we're going off of what we know, and then as more comes out, we will continue down the path and really start to get specific, because with all the rumors going around, there's not a lot of true specifics. So today we're gonna focus on engine choice, cab configuration, and trim. Those will be the three, and like I said, let me know what you think about that and if you think any changes should be made. Now, since it's New Year's Eve, I want to end 2020 on a good note. It's been a crazy year, both good and bad for a lot of people, including myself. Definitely a year of growth, that's for sure. I was cleaning out my office for the first time in months, and I ended up finding a couple of these left. These were very popular when I had them on the channel before. I have two of the Tundra Dude 34 key tags left. And I want to give them away to you guys, that and some stickers, something nice to just end the year. So if you're interested in winning one of the two Tundra Dude 34 key tags and some stickers, all you have to do is email td34contest@gmail.com, td34contest@gmail.com, and just let me know what Tundra you have and how long you've been subscribed to the channel. That's the one rule. You have to be a subscriber to the channel. So something small and nice to end 2020 and go into 2021. All right. On to the subject. So I love the truck I'm sitting in right now. We're in my 2020 Tundra Pro Tundra. I've owned 6 Tundras. This is by far my favorite Tundra. I like this one more than my 2017, which was supercharged. Don't ask me why. Throttle response, just everything about this engine just feels different, and I love this truck. So it will be very hard to get rid of this truck for a next generation Tundra. I wish I could afford both, to be honest with you, for the channel. I wish I could have this generation and the next generation to compare, but financially that would be very, very tough, because I expect the next generation Tundra to be very expensive. High 50s, low 60s, maybe even up into the 70s. I hope not, but with all the technology that's rumored to be coming, there's no way I could afford that, unfortunately. So we will enjoy this truck until the next generation comes out, and then we will move forward for the channel for you guys. I want to be one of the first ones to own the truck so you guys can see some of the goods, the bads, the uglies. You know, a lot of people don't like to buy the first year of a next generation. Well, I want to buy one of the first ones off the line so I can tell you all the good and the bad. All right, so anyway, so here's what I'm thinking about configuration. Let's talk about rumored engines first. So the two main rumored engines throughout the past couple of years have been a V6 turbocharged engine, right? And the other one is a hybrid engine, okay? Real quick, if you want to catch up on all the 2022 next generation rumors, go to my playlist section. I have a whole playlist of all the videos I ever made on this truck that is coming. And then we can cross-reference after it comes out and see where we were right and wrong. But engine choices, for me right there, it's an easy one. I'm going hybrid, all right? That's one of the things I want to do. Hybrid, you know, there's a lot of good things about it, a lot of bad things about it, which is why I want to test it, but it's something different. You know, I want to see what those 0 to 60 times are. The hybrid will probably have better tow capacity, all of that stuff, better fuel mileage because it's a hybrid. So I really want to go out there and test that one. All right, so obviously hybrid option. I'm sure most of you will agree. I know you all want a V8, but of these two engine choices, I think most of you will agree that a hybrid is a way to go. Now, if you've been around my channel a while, you know that Toyota took down a video of mine that I made back in June about some information I got on the next generation Tundra. I got a copyright strike and all that, and I had to apologize to Toyota for putting the video out. So I know a few things in the rumor mill that are pretty accurate, all right? So I'm kind of going off that too. So when it all comes out, we will talk about everything like I said, but hybrid option is something I'm gonna go with. Number 2, so we're gonna talk cab configuration. So I'm guessing they'll still have a crew max and a double cab. You know, that's obviously the two popular choices. Will there be a regular cab? I don't know. But for right now, let's go off of the Crew Max and the double cab. We don't know much about anything as far as interior look and all that stuff. This is still very, basic stuff. Like we were talking about the trim, the engine, the packages, stuff like that. The only thing I've ever heard rumor-wise for the interior so far is it will have a class-leading infotainment screen, and a brand new system is one of the rumors that are out there. But as far as interior design, I'm expecting all new. Everything all new from the ground up on this truck. But as far as cabs go, I want the Crew Max, all right? Everyone's different. I don't know if the Crew Max will be offered with a bigger bed, because that's one of the things you guys talk about, that you want a bigger bed on the Crew Max. But if it's the same as it is now, and the Crew Max gives you the 5.5 foot bed, and the double cab gives you the 6.5 foot bed, I'll take the Crew Max. I've had both for my lifestyle. I like this bed because I like the cab on the interior. I like to put a lot of stuff on the inside versus using my bed. I use my bed for the sports equipment, the bikes. The wife and I ride mountain bikes, stuff like that. It fits all my needs perfectly out there. Golf clubs, bowling balls, all that stuff. But I love this power sliding rear window. Can't get enough of that window, and I don't want to get rid of that. And I don't know if the next generation will be different, but the way it is now, you can only get a moonroof on the Crew Max Tundras, and I absolutely love the moonroof. Got to be honest with you. You open up that, and you open up that back window, keep these windows up in the summer, you get a nice airflow, and you could still talk to whoever is in the cab with you. There's not a lot of turbulence, so that is definitely the way I will go. Crew Max cab, big fan of it. 5.5 foot bed is good for my needs, but that's why Toyota gives you offerings, and you could get that 6.5 foot bed. And there's the long bed, 8.1 foot bed or whatever. I don't know if that will be in the next gen. We hope so. But for me, Crew Max bed. So what we got so far is a hybrid engine for sure. And we got the Crew Max cab. This one is the tough one for me going forward. My plan is with this next generation Tundra, because it'll be year one, and I want to work out all the bugs with you on this channel, I do plan to keep this next generation Tundra for an extended period of time. This won't be one of those like, oh, okay, I've had it for a year, let's move on. I want to hold on to this truck for a while. So I want to make sure I get the package that personally I want and for the channel, because I'm obviously a humongous Tundra fan and enthusiast. So the first one I'm looking at, TRD Pro, like we're sitting in right now, which would probably be super expensive, but money is no object per se when it comes to getting this new truck, because I want to get exactly what we want. I'm doing this for us. That's why I'm calling this part one, because if you're making me pick right now, I would like the TRD Pro. You guys know I love the 1794 a lot. I've never owned one. It's my favorite Tundra trim, but there is a rumor going around out there that there will be no more 1794 in the next generation. There will be a different, higher trim level in the next generation. So that's very sad. Hopefully they still offer those awesome tan/orange seats that you guys either love or hate. There is no middle ground. But if you're making me decide right now, and all the trims remain the same other than the 1794, I would really like to see what the TRD Pro offers. See what they can do with it next gen wise to make it different from the rest of the pack when it comes to the next gen. I don't know how they'll do their engine options as far as will there be, will the V6 twin turbo be available throughout the trims? Will the hybrid be available throughout the trims? That's something we're going to have to see. My guess is the hybrid will only be available maybe halfway up the trim line to the top. That's my guess though. And I don't know, that we're going to have to find out going forward. But right now, the three for me is, like we just said, we're going Crew Max cab. We're going hybrid, of course. Hybrid is number one, totally doing that. And TRD Pro. That's really where I want to be. I do like the body color look. You guys know how I am by now. I like the body color look. I like the Heritage Toyota grille. And I really want to do my part in keeping whatever I get, whatever next generation Tundra I get, as close to stock as possible. And the reason I want to do it that way without doing massive modifications to it is because I want you guys to see, potential buyers, consumers, what the truck goes through throughout the ownership process. There'll be a few things here and there that I change when the modifications start to come out and become available for the next gen. We might do a few things here or there, but there won't be like tuners and big tires and everything like that. I want to keep it as close to stock as possible so I could report back to you. And down the line with the truck, that may change a little bit here and there. We can adjust accordingly. It really is whatever you guys want. There's 25,000 of you watching me now. I want to make sure I help you out any way I can. The whole point of the channel is to talk Tundra and help those who are in the market for a new Tundra, if you're new to it, help you with parts, whatever I can do. This channel is going to be 5 years old. 5 years old this year, in 2021, so that's big. But right now, that's where I'm at with the next gen. So feel free to comment below and tell me what you think. And also, if you're in the market for next gen, how would you configure yours? Like I said, this is part one of many parts. We're still in the rumor phase, all right? I'm guessing in February or so, they will actually launch this thing onto a stage. Chicago Auto Show got postponed. That's usually where Toyota does their truck reveals, but Toyota will do something virtual. And hopefully by the end of the year, I'm thinking like November, we'll start to see these next generations hit the lot. So we got a lot of time to talk about it still, but we're very excited because we got New Year's Day coming tomorrow, and this is the year finally for this next generation Tundra. We've all waited a very long time. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you someone that's going to buy a next gen? Are you going to buy that 5.7 liter V8 outgoing 2021 Tundra? Let me know. I have a ton of playlists on the current generation 2021, the 2020 we're sitting in, older Tundras. Go check out the playlist section. And again, those rumors with the 2022. And once again, don't forget, I found 2 of these laying around in a drawer somewhere. Tundra Dude 34 Keytags. I'm giving them away. All you got to do, td34contest@gmail.com. And all you got to do is tell me what truck you have, how long you've been a part of the channel, but you also have to make sure you are subscribed, and I will let the winners know, and I will send them out in the coming days. So thank you very much for your support. Like I said, personally, 2020 was an insane year. The goods, the bad, the goods, the bads, the ugly. I lost my mom in May, so obviously that made the year very, very tough. But I'm one of those positive people. I always like to find the good side of things and grow as a person always. So 2020 I will look back on as a year of ultimate growth for me personally. There were good things in the year too. Obviously we had the pandemic going on, which, you know, made everything hard for everyone. But automotively, I bought this 2020 TRD Pro Army Green. Love this truck. I finally bought my wife a 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. She loves that thing. I drive that a lot to work too, so I love it as well. So driveway-wise, we're doing really good. Personal-wise, a lot of growth. Turn your pain into good. So 2020 was a year of change. But at the end of the day, down the road, I feel like it'll be the year that I look back on as pinnacle in the growth of me personally, whether it be work, channel, or just me, Mark. That's it. But yeah, so I hope everybody has a fantastic and safe new year. And I really look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about the next generation and how you would configure it using the rumors and the information that, very little information that we have now. So I look forward to you playing along with this. Again, part one, this is the first step. Those are the 3 basics right there. You know, cab, engine, and trim. So let me know what you think. Once again, you have no idea how much I appreciate you watching this channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I look forward to seeing how many of you guys go for the key tags and the stickers. But thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Happy New Year. Goodbye 2020. Hello 2021.